Recently, there's been talk of a certain Russian influence in this country, and I am here to confirm the conspiracies and educate you all on the crisis that we're facing. The Russians have infiltrated our country, they have spread quickly, and they've even bred with the locals. And boy, do they like to make whoopee. Now I can tell by you guys' faces that you're either not entertained, very tactful, thank you, or just confused. And so for my dignity and your sake, I'd like to explain to everyone here that I am talking about wild pigs. Yes, feral swine are taking over this country, and it is a serious coup de hogs. I understand this issue isn't widely known, but I'd like to talk to you about the causes, effects, and solutions to the dilemma induced by crop-killing swine, or dicks. Now, when talking about dicks in America, it's important to understand the two main causes. First is the reproductive rate of the swine, and second is the poor transport management of livestock. But before getting into all of that, a little history. When settlers came to America in the early 1500s, they brought with them pigs as a source of food. They would put blankets over top of them, then eat them. This is the origin of what we know today as pigs in a blanket. Now, Mississippi State University in 2013 says the escapees from those enclosures led to the first establishment of the feral swine population in the US. However, in the 1900s, the Russian wild boar came to America, shirtless on horseback, much like its leader. Too much for you there. But not for the purpose of destroying democracy by bringing puppet regime to power, for sport hunting. Yeah. Anyways, enough with the history, time for some math, and our first cause, the reproductive rate of the swine. The female pig, the sow, becomes sexually mature at just 4 months of age. It can then breed 3 times per year, with each litter ranging between 8 and 16 new piglets. Zach Dunn from Off the Grid News and my calculator watch confirm that in optimal conditions, one mature sow can be responsible for 48 kids and 1,024 grandchildren. I know, hot damn, Miss Piggy's getting jiggy with it. The USDA in 2018 estimated our current feral pig population at over 6 million hogs, with estimates ranging from 4.4 million to 11.3 million. And A.G. Webb says the biggest reason why is our second cause, poor transport management of livestock. Specifically, hunters illegally transporting hogs between states. And because of this, hogs have been reported in 45 states, but they are massively abundant in Louisiana, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida as well, of course, right? Florida. And California as well. I don't know if you've seen them or not. They're in every county here but one, Imperial. It's near San Diego and nobody knows about it. Oh, they're also in North Carolina, but hopefully another hurricane might help change that. Well, that was a disaster, but so are these effects. First, agriculture. 44% of U.S. lands is used for agriculture, and 36% of U.S. lands is used by Sarah Jessica Parker for grazing and trotting around. So that doesn't leave a lot for the rest of us, and these pigs are a menace. Some cases talk about them rooting and wallowing in fields and even graveyards. I know you want to see grandma, but not that badly. Next, the financial ramifications, and Chris Bennett tells us they're huge. $2.5 billion worth of damage each year. And that bill is being put on top of your taxes each year. Not mine, I dodge them. Now next, the adverse health effects. Hogs carry approximately 15 diseases, and researchers at Texas Tech in 2015 documented the presence of one of those 15 diseases in a large number of hogs tested that can be transmitted to humans. The disease is tularemia, and I know what you're thinking. Tularemia? I barely knew her. The disease is bacterial and can be life-threatening. So how do we solve this pig issue, or pig shoe, Gesundheit? Solutions are interesting. First is a poison aptly named pig out, created by the company Kaput. Because that's so Aussie piggies was too on the snout. Nailed it. Now, another option, according to Anthony Ballard from Mississippi Parks Wildlife and Fisheries 2017, is sodium nitrate. All the health nuts out there might recognize sodium nitrate as the preservative in store-bought bacon. That's right, the thing that kills the pigs is then used to store the pigs. Our equivalent to that is death by coffin. That joke never does well, but I think it kills. Now, next up, less supported by the EPA, and definitely not PETA's frontrunner, is the good old-fashioned hunting method. Now, this is actually the least effective when employed in the traditional way. However, the company Heli Bacon brings us pigs don't fly, but you can with guns. Tell them what they can get, Jim. For just $2,000 per shooter, you and 7 of your friends can go up in a helicopter and hunt hogs for 8 hours. Forget fish in a barrel, try pigs in a field. In a time of very real, intense gun laws, states like Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma have allowed these companies to boast about this airborne hog hunting, also providing weapons, unlimited ammunition, and just leaving the pigs dead in the field. Sort of like sandals, but for rednecks. Oh, but wait, there's more. Texas has recently allowed hot air balloon hog hunting. How romantic. I hope there's a group on it. And for the rest of you that have been listening to the actual content of this speech, 2 things. First, laugh more. Help a guy out, please. I'm working hard here. And second, you're right, there isn't a great solution to this right now. So what we need to do is to urge our state wildlife agency and our state legislators to ban transport of live feral hogs in your state if it's not already illegal. Also, more research needs to be done. Currently, only $20 million is being put into a $2.5 billion problem. We really need to stop this before it seriously gets out of hand. I'm sorry, huff. So, today, we talked about the causes, effects, and solutions to the dilemma induced by crop-killing swine, better known as dicks. And one of the biggest issues with dicks in America is that not enough people know about them. And it's our duty as Americans to protect this country of ours. So this Memorial Day weekend, when you're cooking a meat tube on a fire stick, be sure to talk about dicks. Oh, that hurts. So, though I concede the Russians may be in the White House, it's up to us to keep them off the lawn. Thank you, God bless.